He following is a massive, highly immersive, and deeply entertaining script designed specifically for your AI voice generator. It is written completely without numbers, complex symbols, or abrupt formatting, ensuring the AI reads it with a hypnotic, cinematic, and perfectly smooth cadence. I have expanded the philosophy, the atmospheric storytelling, and the deep psychological concepts to make it an epic, mind-expanding journey that will keep your viewers completely hooked from the first second to the very last. Welcome to a journey beyond the visible world. Take a deep breath, settle into this moment, and allow your mind to open to a reality that is far more magnificent, far more mysterious, and far more powerful than anything you have ever been taught. For your entire life, you have been walking through a world that feels solid. You touch a wooden table, and it feels hard. You stand on the earth, and it feels unmoving. You look in the mirror, and you see a dense, physical body. But what if I told you that this solidity is the greatest illusion ever constructed? What if I told you that you are not a physical being walking through a physical universe, but rather a magnificent field of energy, drifting through an infinite ocean of cosmic vibrations? To truly understand the secret of the universe, we must leave behind everything we think we know about matter and space. We must begin to think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Let us zoom in on that solid wooden table. If you were to look at it through a microscope of unimaginable power, the illusion of solid would instantly vanish. You would not see a static object. You would see a chaotic, beautiful dance of molecules. Zoom in further, and you would see atoms. Zoom in even further into the heart of the atom, and you would find that there is almost nothing there. It is 99.999% empty space. But that space is not truly empty. It is vibrating with raw, invisible energy. Electrons are spinning, flashing in and out of existence, vibrating at speeds our human minds can barely comprehend. And if that table is mostly empty space and vibrating energy, then so are the walls of your room. So is the device you are listening to. And most importantly, so are you. You are a swirling galaxy of vibrating light and energy, temporarily holding the shape of a human being. You are a symphony of frequencies. Every organ in your body, every drop of blood in your veins, and every thought in your brilliant mind is vibrating at its own unique frequency. Once you truly grasp this concept, the world stops being a place where things just happen to you by accident. Instead, the universe becomes a giant, interactive mirror, reflecting your own energetic signature back to you. The ancient mystics knew this. The greatest inventors in human history knew this. The man who illuminated the modern world famously said that if you want to find the secrets of the universe, you must look at energy, frequency, and vibration. He understood that there is a hidden architecture to reality, a cosmic mathematical blueprint. Imagine the numbers 3, 6, and 9. These are not just symbols used for counting. They are the underlying geometry of creation. The physical world, the world of form and matter, operates on patterns of division and multiplication. But the numbers 3, 6, and 9 represent the spiritual dimension, the hidden force from which all physical reality emerges. They are the master keys to the energetic universe. When you align your thoughts, your emotions, and your daily intentions with the rhythm of creation, you tap into a current of power that is beyond human logic. You stop fighting against the current of the river, and you begin to flow with the mighty stream of the cosmos itself. But how do we actually tune into this current? How do we navigate this invisible ocean of frequencies? To answer that, we must dive into the deep, dark, and beautiful waters of human psychology. We must look at the work of the great depth psychologists who realized that the mind is not trapped inside the skull. Your mind is deeply connected to a vast, invisible web of shared human experience. This is the collective unconscious. Think of the collective unconscious as the ultimate cosmic internet. It is a field of energy that surrounds the planet, containing the memories, the wisdom, the fears, and the triumphs of every human being who has ever lived. It is populated by ancient archetypes: the hero, the creator, the shadow, the wise sage. These archetypes are not just fairy tales. They are living, vibrating frequencies of energy. When you feel a sudden surge of inspiration to create art, to build a business, or to change your life, you are tuning your internal radio receiver to the frequency of the creator archetype. You are pulling that invisible energy out of the collective field and anchoring it into your physical reality. Your brain is the most advanced biological tuning fork in the known universe. Every single second, you are broadcasting a signal out into the quantum field, and you are receiving signals in return. But here is the great tragedy of the modern world. Most people have no idea that their radio is turned on. They are completely unaware of the signal they are broadcasting. They wake up, they look at the news, they stress about their jobs, they worry about their bank accounts, and they fill their minds with the frequency of fear, lack, and limitation. And because the universe is a perfect mirror, it has no choice but to send them experiences, people, and circumstances that perfectly match that low, dense frequency. If you want to change your life, you do not need to manipulate the physical world. Forcing things to happen through sheer physical effort is exhausting, and it rarely brings lasting success. True creation does not happen in the physical world. It happens in the invisible realm of vibration. If you want a different result in your life, you simply have to change the station on your internal radio. This brings us to the most powerful force in the human body: your emotions. Emotion is literally energy in motion. While your thoughts create an electrical signal in the brain, your emotions create a powerful magnetic field in the heart. Science has shown that the heart generates an electromagnetic field that is thousands of times stronger than the brain. Your heart is the true engine of manifestation. Think of human emotions as a musical scale. At the very bottom of this scale, you find the heavy, dense, dissonant chords: shame, guilt, apathy, grief, fear. When you are trapped in these emotional states, your personal vibration slows down to a crawl. The world feels heavy. Opportunities seem to dry up. You feel invisible, disconnected, and completely drained of energy. In this state of low vibration, life feels like a constant, agonizing struggle. But as you begin to heal, as you start to process your pain and face your inner demons, you begin to rise up the emotional scale. You reach the frequency of courage. Courage is the turning point. It is the moment you decide that you are no longer a victim of your circumstances. From courage, you rise into acceptance. From acceptance, you move into reason and understanding. And then, you break through the clouds and enter the highest, most brilliant frequencies of human existence: love, joy, deep gratitude, absolute peace. When you vibrate at the frequency of love and gratitude, your energy field expands. You become incredibly light. You become radiant. You become an irresistible magnet for miracles. People are naturally drawn to you without knowing why. Opportunities fall into your lap seemingly out of nowhere. Money, resources, and brilliant ideas flow to you with absolute ease. You are no longer trying to force the universe to give you what you want. You have become a vibrational match for the life of your dreams, and so the universe simply delivers it to your doorstep. But we must speak the truth about this journey. Raising your vibration is not about forcing yourself to smile when you feel like crying. It is not about ignoring your pain or pretending that the dark side of life does not exist. That is toxic positivity, and it will only keep you trapped. To truly ascend to a higher frequency, you must be willing to journey into the underworld of your own mind. You must be willing to face your shadow. The shadow is the part of your psyche that you have hidden away. It contains the parts of yourself that you were told were unacceptable, ugly, or dangerous. It holds your deepest insecurities, your repressed anger, and your unhealed childhood wounds. Most people spend their entire lives running away from their shadow. They project their hidden darkness onto other people. They judge others for the very things they hate about themselves. But your shadow is not your enemy. Your shadow is a guardian sitting on top of a massive treasure chest of trapped creative energy. As long as you ignore your shadow, that energy remains heavy, dense, and unavailable to you. It anchors your vibration down. To raise your frequency, you must turn around and look your shadow in the eye. You must invite the darkest parts of yourself into the warm, forgiving light of your conscious awareness. When you finally accept yourself completely, the good, the bad, and the broken, a miracle of psychological alchemy takes place. The dense, trapped energy of your trauma is suddenly released. It is transmuted into pure, unhindered creative power. The anchor is cut. Your vibration naturally skyrockets. You become whole. You become unbroken. You become a true force of nature. So how do we practice this cosmic tuning in our everyday lives? How do we master our personal frequency? It begins in the quiet moments. The universe speaks in a whisper, and you cannot hear it if your mind is drowning in the noise of the modern world. You must carve out time for stillness. Active imagination is your greatest tool. The brilliant depth psychologists taught us that the imagination is not just a place for silly daydreams. It is the bridge between the physical world and the quantum field. When you close your eyes and vividly imagine the life you want to live, you are not escaping reality. You are designing it. Do not just see the images in your mind. Feel them. If you desire absolute financial freedom, do not just picture a bank account. Feel the profound sense of relief in your chest. Feel the weight lifting off your shoulders. Feel the boundless gratitude for your beautiful life. When you combine a clear intention in your mind with an elevated emotion in your heart, you are literally changing your biological and energetic signature. You are broadcasting a new frequency into the cosmic ocean, and the universe will immediately begin rearranging physical matter to match your new vibration. You are a divine architect. Your words are spells. Your thoughts are blueprints. Your emotions are the magnetic force that pulls the blueprint into reality. Every time you choose a thought of abundance over a thought of lack, you are altering the fabric of space-time. Every time you choose to forgive instead of holding a grudge, you are raising the frequency of the entire human collective. Take a moment right now to feel the profound truth of who you are. Breathe in deeply. Let the air fill your lungs. Feel the life force flowing through your veins. That is the energy of the cosmos. The same energy that fuels the burning stars in the night sky is the exact same energy that beats your heart. You are made of stardust and infinite potential. Let go of the need to control how your dreams will manifest. The universe is infinitely more intelligent and creative than the human ego. Your only job is to maintain your frequency. Stay tuned to the channel of joy. Stay tuned to the channel of abundance. Stay tuned to the channel of unwavering trust. When you walk through the world holding a high, pure vibration, you become a lighthouse in the dark. You become a living, breathing testament to the magic of conscious creation. You have always had the power. It was never outside of you. It was always waiting quietly within your own energetic heart. Today is the day you claim it. Today is the day you step into your true cosmic inheritance. Elevate your mind, heal your shadow, and let your unique frequency ring out across the universe. Thank you for embarking on this deep journey of awakening with us today. If these words shifted something within you, if you felt the truth of this vibration in your soul, please subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Share your thoughts and your own energetic journey in the comments below. We read every single one, and your interaction helps push this high-frequency message out to thousands of other awakening souls. Until we meet again, keep your vibration high, trust the infinite intelligence of the universe, and keep creating the beautiful reality you absolutely deserve. See you next time.